The minute I fell in love, music moved me. More than the beauty of nature could, more than a sad movie should. I mean, music really moved me. With a harmonic symphony that embraced my whole heart, strings that made my very earth quake, vibrations that stirred a tsunami of adrenaline and danced with my heart, brewing freedom in my chest. Chords that were composed to make my soul tingle and connect with my fingers and navigate its rhythm through the rope marks that lay indented in my palms, inflicted by history's pain and healed by love. My fingers twinkled and tutted and transformed my intricate gestures, and together we moved. The ensemble molded us together, we were music, and I moved. The day I fell in love, I stood there. Eyes closed, smile unfolded, I stood there in first. As the melody caressed and persuaded my fingers and arms to create beautiful lines and shapes. Leaning on a sturdy right, rooted into the ground in a grand plie, my left foot pointed with silk elegance, pulled inward only to rond des jambes and flick up into a sideways attitude. Swing once, swing twice. I fell in love and landed in the secure nest of a demi-plie. Back sweet, my number one, caught me and held me from behind. Leaning into its melody, arms in third, held me tight and moved me. My shoulders, my arms, and swept me into a pirouette. The year I fell in love, I felt understood. Because love is patient, love is kind. It is not easily angered, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and love never fails. I fell in love with dance. D-A-N-C-E. Like God, our love is unconditional. Dance being my worship tool, my poem to God, where my body knows how I feel and I don't have to speak. Because words can be empty and systematic, repetitive and negative. Poetry is my dance on paper, my choreography composed by a pen. My fingers, the way my fingers pivot and leap on the keyboard dance floor, mapping out pathways that say something. Beethoven, you know. Mozart and Bach, you know, my fingers reminiscent of yours. That construct art that will move people, change the world and calm a storm with beauty. Because I fell in love, and it was everything I could hope it would be. I fell in love with the stage and the nerves, the adrenaline and the crowd I couldn't see past the front row. Pushing myself, just as remembering to breathe is like remembering to live, and I was alive. Pushing past the boundaries where I wasn't even close enough to see before, and feeling tired but feeling strong. isolated in a mental abyss where yesterday's pain is nothing, and being completely warped in by dance, where I get to pluck out life's heavy thorns that embrace intensity into my bones, and I can relax, exhale, and feel my chest rise and fall. Back, you know my love story. Your notes compose the rise and fall of the tissue within my lungs, my heart's banging at my ribbed door desperately, trying to whisper. These are the moments, the days, the years we long to cherish.